Hello everybody, Iain Robson here. Welcome back to Tunxdorf Farm. Alright, what is going on today? Just checking up on the cows. Looks like we have a little bit of manure here we need to deal with at some point. Not too bad. I think we checked that last time, and I think it was at 30,000? 25,000. So we need to deal with that at some point in the near future, and I think we can actually put it right here. It looks that way at least. Or I don't know, maybe we can actually, let's just see here. It doesn't, it looks like you can actually put stuff there, so maybe we can do that. So we have that, and, no, not this building, totally the wrong building. I wanted to collect some straw for the cows, because they seem to be a little bit low. We also have a few more cows now than we did last time, so I'm just going to look around here quickly. So I think our loading wagon's right over here. Yes, it is. Okay, good. Alright. Let's grab this guy. And we'll pick up that loading wagon right there. And we shall collect some straw that we have laying about at the moment. And that'll help us at least keep the cows going for a bit longer. And we can fill up our mixing station, or our TMR mix at the same time. Actually, what we could check out is, let's come over here for a second. Let's just check to see the milk machine, which is way over here. Oh, I really don't like the sound of this tractor. Ugh. I can hear it in my earphones. It just bugs me. All right, I think we're actually out of milk here, if I had to guess. Yeah, so there's no milk here. Okay. Out of milk. Okay. The funny thing is, I believe the milk sells anyways at midnight. So we have like, yeah, 4,000 liters. I think that actually is less than I remember it being. So, anyways, let's go collect some straw. So the straw is south of here, so we can go this way. And apparently our Grimmy Tektron is in traffic. Just great. It seems like this guy is always in the way. Just need to move him out of the way, like, constantly. Once I get past this point, it won't be a big deal, but seems like he's always in the way. Anyway, so we have a little bit of straw that's been left over here for a while, and we're going to go ahead and deal with that, because we need to, we're going to try and stay on top of the animals' needs, basically. So we collect some straw for them and put it in the feeder as well, and we'll go from there basically. We could eventually buy this field just to left 22 here. That might be an idea at some point. Is this the field with a straw on it? No. It's not this one, but it's close to here somewhere. At least I think it's close to here. Interestingly enough, I think I mentioned this before, but if you look, if I drive over the grass now, it doesn't leave any marks like it used to. It used to be if you drove over the grass, you would leave marks all over the place from driving. But now with the drive control mod, they changed it a little bit, so. Oh, although it seems like it's changed completely, I'll have to double check actually the XML. So I think what might happen is it's deactivated, but I don't know why that would be the case, but it just seems like that, because no matter what I drive over right now, it doesn't seem to destroy any crops, so I'll have to look into that a little bit. Here is the straw. Where's the entrance to this field here? Is it on that side? I think it's over there somewhere. If I had to guess. There may be one on either side. Yeah, it looks like we got this one over here. Perfect. So we actually don't own this field, but we harvested it, as you can see. Didn't want to waste anything. So we're going to collect a little bit of the straw here. And what we'll do is, we won't do, like, we'll probably just do one or maybe 2 loads at the most. But this will give us enough straw to hopefully keep our cows going for a little bit. And I'm sure it's going to be enough, if I'm honest. I don't think it's going to be a big deal. I looked into the BGA at the end of last episode, and I determined what's what basically. Solid manure does increase the solids, it seems, but it's not, doesn't increase it as much as other things. So like if you put grain in there, cereals specifically, like wheat or barley, it has a higher solids level, so it should theoretically increase the solids substrate in your BGA more, according to what the graph I'm looking at. But that's as far as I understand it, at least. There's always room for interpretation, I suppose, and you can run it different ways. You can run it with a high solids level or a low solids level. Basically, I think the end goal is, of course, to produce as much energy as possible. Because I believe the more energy you produce, the more money you make. That's how it kind of works. There we go. So this will be one pass. I think what will happen is we'll finish this swath, this windrow, and well, we won't even finish the windrow and it'll be full. I'm fairly certain of that already, so we'll see what we get. We'll see where we get. I think we'll be maybe 3/4 of the way down this pass, and then it'll be full, but that's fine by me. 1 second, coffee break. There we go. Not even 3/4 of the way. It looks like only half. So what we're going to do is give this to the cows first, and then decide what to do with the rest of it. I think the rest we'll just put in the mixer. I'm surprised that it hasn't degraded yet, to be honest with you, because with the bale extension, I believe it's supposed to rot over time. But maybe I don't have the bale extension installed, but I do because I can see what's in the bale. So I don't know. I'm not sure what's up with that. Alright, so let's make our way back to the cow farm and drop this in for the cows. So like I said, they have a little bit of straw, but I'm not sure if they need more or not. I just want to try and keep it topped off. So we can always make that into silage as well. That's a possibility, if we need to. It's not the end of the world if we don't need to, but it's definitely a possibility, and we can do that. No, that's the entrance. It's definitely a possibility we could do that if we need more silage, but I think we have enough silage for the time being. Also, interestingly enough, when I fired up the BGA, so let's just see, if I just drive over these crops, is it going to destroy them? Yep. Yeah. Maybe you'll be able to see it and hear more. Yeah, you can see my... just on grass. I have to double check that. Someone was asking a question about the drive control mod, and apparently they were having troubles with the ground destruction or crop destruction module for whatever reason. So anyways, they did actually add a new module to the drive control mod called soft gas. That's what the name of it is. And as far as I know, all it does is it basically limits your throttle. So when you're using a keyboard, it's meant for keyboard people, because when you're using a keyboard, it's either 100% on or 100% off. There's no middle ground. So alright, let's see how much extra straw they need. So this is where you give them the straw. Oh, actually more than I thought they were going to need. Yeah, that's quite a bit more, actually. There we go. Glad I did that then. And we'll need to clean up that manure at some point too. Let's give them... Let's put the rest of this in the mixing station just around the corner here. Or the mixer, I should say. And then I think I'll grab the telehandle and clean out some of that manure. Let's do a little turn here. Yeah, it's interesting how they put the beef and the dairy right beside each other. It really threw me off when I first saw that. There we go. Put the rest there, and we'll grab this guy. I don't think they need any more. This doesn't need any more silage. Let's check. No. Interestingly enough, this is what I was going to say. So notice how this is 28,000. So, and that's clearly trying to unload right there, and it's not able to. And that's because I start up my BGA at 50%. So it's 50% the size, I believe, and that's the reason why it costs 50% less. So Little tidbit of information there. If you want to have the biggest BGA possible, don't do what I did. Anyways, I'll meet you back at the cow farm. Alright, just coming into the cow farm now, as you can see. And what we'll do with the rest of the silage in the bucket, we'll just put it in the mixer, and then we'll clean out the rest of that manure, and we will go from there. Alright, mixer. Go to around the other side here. Yeah, so this always throws me off. This is where the dairy cows are, right here. But it's like right, oops, sorry cow. It's like right beside where the other cows are, so it kind of throws you off if you're not looking out for it. Oh yes. Alright, it's the other side. So let's put this in here. Whoop. There we go. And what we'll do is we'll just turn this guy off. Is he going to be in the way? No, he should be okay. Alright. Let's go deal with that manure quickly. Well, it won't necessarily be quickly, but... Oops. That's what happens when you hit the button by accident. There we go. Engine turned off. Alright, so I think we can put the manure right in that bunker right there. If I had to guess, we could do that. Alright, so... let's see what happens. Oh, there we go, yeah. So we can definitely collect it there. That's good. And let's see if we can just put it right in that bunker right there. I don't know why we wouldn't be able to, but stranger things have happened, I suppose. Yep, looks like it is. It's going up slowly. Perfect. So that's like your storage area for your manure. I don't know if that actually shows up in your... probably not here. Manure. There's wood chips. Oh, we have wood chips apparently. Oh, cool. Is it going to show manure? Probably not. Compost manure. No. Silage. No. Oh well. Guess it doesn't show that. That's fine. Apparently I was misreading which turn I had to make there. Alright, so this is going to take just a little bit of time. Not too much. It only has 25,000, so it's about, you know, I don't know, 4 or 5 loads, something like that. Nothing too crazy, really. The nice thing about this little place right here, and this actually works really well for the telehandle, it's because it's so maneuverable, is what works really well in this area is the telehandle, I should say, sorry, because it is so maneuverable. If we try to use a wheel loader here, it might just be a little bit too big. We could technically use a front loader tractor as well. That would probably work, if I'm honest. I know there are bigger buckets you can get actually, but it's funny. Remember, I don't know if some people remember. I was talking about moving back home for a job, working on a farm. Some people may remember that. Some people may not remember that. If you remember it, hey, you're awesome because you remember that. If you don't remember it, that's cool. I have a bad memory too. Don't worry. So the job, I found out what the job was going to be in the end after talking with the people, and they actually found somebody. Those people who care, they actually found somebody in the end. They just couldn't wait for me, basically. So they found somebody, and the job basically was doing what I'm doing right now, just in real life. That was what the job was primarily. That and feeding the cows. Beef cattle, though, not dairy cattle. So I thought that was kind of interesting because it's kind of ironic that here I am doing this right now, and that would have been the job in real life had I gotten it. So, c'est la vie, I suppose. Now, technically, you could do this with course play too if you really wanted to. It's not impossible. It's pretty easy to do. You'd set it up the same way you'd set up a BGA, basically. So, and this looks like it'll probably be the last load if I had to guess. Let's see here. Yep, perfect. Beauty. There we go. So now we have a little bit of manure there, which is good for us. Excellent. Alright, so let's take this and just put it over here for the time being, and we will go from here. Now, I just had a revelation. And I'm just going to check something real quick. So let's just check to see whether or not this trailer can take straw. No, didn't think so. I can take wood chips, silage, chaff, but not straw. Okay. The reason why I was thinking about that is because we have a compost facility. We could theoretically use that, but in the end, I guess it's not going to work out the way I wanted it to. I thought maybe it would work nicely, but it's not. Not as nice as I would have liked. As you can see, the potatoes are continuing here. We have a little bit left. Maybe a little less than half the field, something like that. And they're continually working away there. How many potatoes do we actually have now? Let's take a quick peek. What's the tally? 300,000. Only 300,000. Okay, well, that's good to know. What we really should do actually is I should grab this tractor and I should no, don't put the parking brake on. What I'll do is I'll put this loading wagon back where I found it, because this seems to make sense to me. So I'll put it right here. And then what we'll do, I think, is we'll grab this seed here. And we will prepare for some seeding. There we go. That's good. And let's go back to the main farm here. And I think what we'll do is we'll go back to the main farm, and I think that'll be the last thing we do here, because I just look at the time. And I think what I'll do is I'll start seeding maybe next episode. I think that's probably the best idea. So if you have any ideas for next episode as well, let me know. I'll try and be on top of that. Meaning I'll try and, because what happens is I intend to record in advance, so if I see your comment in the future, I might be like, right, I should do that. That's a good idea. And maybe we should buy another field soon too. Now that we have the BGA running, there's a couple things we still need to do, of course, which is we still need to get the wheel loader. That's a big option, or big thing we need to get. And I think that's about it, though. I think other than that, that's probably the next biggest thing we need to do. Maybe upgrade our combine as well, or change it, because that one, this tractor right here, this Deutzfahr and the Claas don't like certain. I don't know. This makes a weird sound that bugs me when I drive it. And I probably will replace this in the near future. And there is also the Claas, which doesn't like drive control mod for whatever reason. So, oh, look at our potatoes. So almost have. Oh, we do have a full bucket there. Nice, or a full bin. Sweet. Maybe we'll sell some potatoes next episode then. Alright folks, that'll be it for me for today. My name's Iain Robson. This has been another episode of Tunxdorf Farm. If you enjoyed yourself, why don't you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I will catch you guys later.